Really see the lipstick on that cup. Okay, it says I'm live. Hey everybody. There we go. Let me pop out the chat. I didn't really need to actually, but whatever. Oh, Jason says, Happy New Year, ready with some pizza to enjoy Gina's Silent Hill playthrough. Well, I hope you're not too disappointed that this is a chat stream. Justice, hashtag justice for Glim Glim, I like that. Hi, Special Iron. Yeah, I guess tomorrow I'll take Glim Glim off of my Twitter handle. is sort of my holiday name. You know how a lot of people have holiday Twitter names. Hi, Mad Morpheus. Hi, Oblivious. I'm now talking to you from the future. This is now 2022 where I am. Yeah, I figured it was New Year's for you since you wished everyone a Happy New Year in the Discord server earlier. Extreme close-up for New Year's stream. That is a little close, isn't it? Hang on. Yeah, usually I only like to have it this close when I'm streaming because my, image is smaller. Let me zoom out a little. I know you're probably joking and you don't really care, but now that I'm noticing it, it's bugging me a little bit. What? Ah! Wrong way, wrong way! Come on, you can do it. Yeah, that's better. Or I could go like, woo! I won't go any closer than that. That's funny. Alright. This is a totally professional stream. Happy New Year for most of Europe. Hi, George. Oh, and hi, the abstruse one. I didn't think to mention your name there. Hi, George. Happy New Year. I can safely say 11 hours into 2022. The last year can bugger off forever. Yeah, I hear that. All Europe now, I believe. Okay. Yeah, Tara was back there for a second, and she's gone already. She's a little bit kitty bonkers right now. Now she's laying on the floor. Australia doesn't waste time getting New Year's done. Can't stop sipping this tea. It's not even that good. Oh, let's see. What? Okay, my phone decided to go off. It's just a Twitter alert. Let's see. What? It's a chat stream. I don't know what to chat about, really. Hellish Hero. Just got done binging your Silent Hill compilation. Happy New Year's to you too. Yeah, I was glad that cleared to the point where I could put it up and monetize it. I thought it'd be cool to do that on New Year's Eve. A bit of a late Christmas gift for my viewers. Well, I can no longer hear the obligatory fireworks going off in the distance. Yeah, it's only like 4 o'clock for me. Happy New Year, Watuk. I got myself an electric tea kettles, so I can use cuter cups now. I don't have to use the ones that look like little pints. This is a cup I got as a Christmas gift a couple years ago. I love this little kitty just saying hi. So yeah, I used to be that I would have to put water in a cup with a tea bag and stick it in the microwave for a minute, but some cups get way too hot when you do that, so I had to use the glass ones that looked like little pints. Happy Mew. Oh, it was New Year. I read that as Mew Year for a second, and then I was like, wait a minute, I already read that. Oh, I'm sorry you feel depressed, Melikento. Just turned 22 here in Britain. I'm off for a nap, but wanted to pop in and say Happy New Year. Okay, HD Beard, thanks for stopping by. Shall we call it a fae? Oh, a day. I was like, I thought you actually... No, that's not how you spell fae anyway. I thought that was like fae as in like a term for fairies, but that's not how you spell it. Just starting coffee. George and his coffee. Alright, yeah, it's summer for you. I always forget that. Happy New Year, Melankento. Yeah, I like my kitty cup. I have one with Pusheen on it, but I want to wash it before I use it. What could I talk about? I saw Encanto today. Usually Lee and I watch a movie in the evening on New Year's Eve, but he's got some stuff to do in VR chat tonight, some people to hang out with and stuff, so we decided to get it out of the way during breakfast instead of dinner, so I watched Encanto. It was really cute. I love that there was a capybara in it. I wish the capybara had a little more screen time, but it was definitely a capybara. 2 a.m. but putting tea on. Hi, Reba. Well, sometimes being alone isn't bad. At least you've got Hazel with you. That's her name, right? Your dog? I'm pretty sure it's Hazel. I'm gonna feel dumb if I'm wrong. Yeah, I'm also gonna make, oh, hi, Woolly Boar. New Year's Evil? I don't think I know of that one. Watch Drug War and Bone Tomahawk with a friend. I don't think I know those. Hazel. I was 99% sure her name was Hazel, but there was like that little, you know, thing in my head going, is that right? I believe you're spelling it correctly, yeah. It was a really cute movie. I liked it a lot. I'll admit I mostly watched it for the capybara, so I was sort of disappointed he didn't have more screen time, but I was kind of halfway expecting it. Happy New Year to Hazel. Hashtag Hazel New Year. Oh, also I've been watching Hawkeye. I'm kind of late to the party on that one because I didn't realize Hawkeye was so Christmassy, otherwise I would have been watching it during the holidays. We could have been watching it in the morning. In the mornings we always watch something. Well, lately in the mornings we've been watching Justice League Unlimited, but like I could have switched to watching I nearly said Hazel. I could have switched to watching Hawkeye in the mornings if I'd realized it was so Christmassy, but she's currently under my bed and scared because lightning. Oh, poor baby. I always feel bad for my pets whenever stuff like that scares them. Like, I wish I could explain to them that it's not anything to be afraid of. Jeez, my phone's going off a lot today. Oh. Oh, I got a text from my friend Annie. I'll text her back a little later. Lost track a little bit. Where was I? Oh, watched Free Guy last night. I'm having a belated birthday dinner with family later tonight. Well, happy belated birthday, George. I've heard Free Guy is good. I should watch that one. Excuse me. Oof. New Year's Evil is a bad movie, but I do love bad slasher films. I should have known it was a slasher film by the title. I saw her watching it on her tablet. I thought it was Spirit Untamed for a moment. I adore capybaras, but I ended up having guinea pigs, so close enough. Yeah, you have mini cappies. Hazel on the mind, yeah. Justice League Unlimited is really good. I never really had any interest in that or the regular Justice League, and then Lee kind of made me watch it, and I was like, I ended up being glad he did. That's okay, I made him watch Batman Beyond, so we're even. And we're actually up to the episode of Justice League Unlimited where Batman Beyond is in it. I haven't seen the episode yet. I just saw, like, the preceding episode, how he showed up at the end, so don't spoil me, but I'm looking forward to that. We'll probably watch it tomorrow. We all get to watch plenty of Hazel on the server anyway, that's true. I know, right? If only Hazel knew English. Oh. Why am I not surprised at your text tone? Yeah, if anyone doesn't know, it's from Undertale. It's when you're getting, like, whenever you eat a hot dog, you hear it's like burf burf burf, but then when you eat a hot cat, it's meow meow meow. So that's like my favorite sound. Would Walter Sullivan and Yoshikage Kira be friends? Maybe they could compare notes. Do you like Ghibli movies? I haven't seen any in a long time. Howl's Moving Castle. I don't remember if I've even seen that one. Well, I've seen My Neighbor Totoro and Princess Mononoke, and have I seen any others? I can't think of any others. No, wait, Kiki's Delivery Service. Those were all good. I haven't really seen any others. Yeah, Hazel will be okay. Even Tina's phone meows. Yeah, I figured it suited me. Happy New Year, Kenny. I make my mom watch cartoons with me. That's cool. Big Ben just rang. We were officially in 2022. It's funny that some of you are a year ahead of me. Have a vague memory of a couple of guinea pigs we had when I was very little. They lived in the rabbit hutch with my sister's pet rabbit. I thought they were also rabbits. My daughter's developing a liking for Ghibli movies. I keep wanting to say Ghibli because it sounds more Japanese, but apparently the word isn't Japanese, it's something else. So it's actually Ghibli. But I keep wanting to say Ghibli. Anyway, she really likes The Cat's Return lately. I don't think I know that one. I recently watched Bound last night and Copycat. They were pretty good. Even though with Copycat something was just off about it. Princess Mononoke was my first introduction to Ghibli films. That's cool. Yeah, it was my second. I think I saw My Neighbor Totoro first, and then I saw that one. Cartoons are nice to watch with your mom, yeah. Is Freddy Krueger worse than Charles Lee Ray? I mean, I would say so, because Chucky can only kill you in the real world. Freddy can chase you into your dreams. Chucky has a higher body count? I never bothered to notice Chucky's body count. I know he managed to kill... I know indirectly he killed a whole lot of people in Child's Play 3. So he had people shooting each other. We had a pair of rabbits when I was 10 over the summer. Sadly, both succumbed to heat stroke. Oh, that's too bad. Just hopping in for a minute to wish you Happy New Year to you and your kitties. Thank you, Ojunix. Happy New Year to you, too. keep saying Ghibli instead of Ghibli as well. Yeah, like I said, Ghibli sounds more Japanese. So it's... for the longest time, I thought it was that, and anytime somebody said Ghibli, I thought they were saying it wrong. Frankly, I think Ghibli sounds better, but whatever. Trying to say it right. Trying to get out of the habit of pronouncing words the way I wish they would be pronounced. Trying to actually say things right now. Been on a nostalgia trip revisiting an old horror Mario fan game I was obsessed with. Interesting. Chucky's likely to catch up to Jason in body count after season 2. Yeah. Yeah, Chucky had a whole series to kill people, so that helps. But I think he killed... Well, no, he did kill a whole lot of... I'm going to try not to go into spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen it. He did kill a whole lot of people in the final episode, but up until that, I think he only killed, like, one person per episode. Anyone could kill you in your sleep. Well, technically. Oh, you're talking about another Studio Ghibli film. It's Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, Chucky, and I think Jigsaw is next for slashers. I'd have to check my spreadsheet. Oh, there's a channel that does kill... Of course there is. Or rather a website, I assume. I work doing post-production on a horror podcast, so it's for work. I'm not that weird. Okay. I wasn't judging, just, you know, to each their own, is what I was thinking. Well, none of those franchises have a body count as high as Governor Tarkin in Star Wars. All he had to do was say, "You may fire when ready." The Free Willy cartoon is the best Free Willy sequel. Oh god, there was a Free Willy cartoon? I guess I'm not that surprised, but I'd forgotten. The villain is a cyborg pirate and Jesse got recruited by the Coast Guard because he developed psychic powers? What? I'm tempted to think you're making that up, but there were some really weird cartoon adaptations of movies. Yeah, Chucky was great. I really liked it. I was worried I wouldn't. It even made me like Jennifer Tilly's character, and I didn't think I could. Does anyone remember that Final Destination was getting a reboot? Oh god. I've noticed Final Destination is on Netflix. I was tempted to watch it last night, but I didn't get around to it. Hi Rusty, Happy New Year. Freddy's more about quality than quantity anyway, that's true. Excuse me, Final Destination, spoiler alert, they all die. Excuse me, damn it! I could swear I never get heartburn unless I'm streaming. It's probably not true, but it seems that way. Yeah, well, Beethoven's a dog, so it's not that weird that he got a cartoon. Chucky is highly recommended, my second favorite series of 2021 after Leverage Redemption. I don't know of that one, but yeah, I agree that Chucky was great. Quickly Google the Free Willy cartoon. It's weirder than the Mighty Duck cartoon. I'll take your word on it. Is that really a spoiler though? Yeah, not much of one. I love that Jim Carrey got 3 cartoon based on movies he was in the 90s, and he looked drastically different in each one. Heartburn, drink some milk. Good point. I'm not gonna drink milk right now because it'll mess up my throat and I'll end up clearing my throat more, but I will keep that in mind for the future. Who's excited for Scream 5 that they're calling Scream, even though it's a direct sequel to 4 because Hollywood trends? Yeah, I hate that. But yeah, I don't know. It's coming out in January, so that's not a good sign. But I don't know. Scream has been pretty solid, so it's possible it could be good. I remember that even Police Academy had a cartoon. Oh, that's right. And the Ewoks. Oh, that's right. Bound was made by the Wachowskis, wasn't it? I didn't see it, but I've heard of it. Ace Ventura and the Mask cartoons had a crossover with each other. That's funny. I've always thought Child's Play suffered from tone problems. The premise of doll slasher is too weird for serious horror, but going horror comedy went too far the other way. I thought that at first, but I don't know. The goofier version kind of really... I kind of really warmed up to it. I thought this series handled it really well. Oh, but Chucky managed to hit the tone just right, balancing the two. Yeah, I agree with that. I said that before reading, yeah. Thinking about watching all 3 of the Scream movies tonight. That sounds fun. I am also excited for Sonic 2. I'm probably going to watch the Twilight Zone marathon. The Sci-Fi Channel Twilight Zone marathon. I watch that every New Year's. I wish more coffee cups would print the design on both sides, because I have to hold it with my left hand so you guys can see the cute kitty. Otherwise, like, you just see a blue cup. See my lipstick on the edge. That's great, too. The directors of Scream 5 did Ready or Not, one of my favorites of 2019. Well, that's cool. RoboCop had 2 children's cartoons. I knew there was one. I think Lee made me watch an episode of it a while back. I actually found out recently that there was a sequel cartoon series of the 1998 Godzilla film. Oh, yeah, that's the one with Matthew Broderick, right? Yeah, I remember that. I've heard that show was actually good. I don't know if it was, but... Like, I never saw it, but I heard good things. Surprisingly. Despite the movie it was based on. If you were to recommend a fun horror movie to watch tonight before New Year's, what would you recommend? Oh boy. A fun horror movie? I don't know, I'm biased, but I like Child's Play 2 a lot. What other fun horror movies? Well, there's Gremlins, but that's Christmas, and we're past Christmas, unless you don't care about that sort of thing. Oh, I can't think of too many fun horror movies off the top of my head right now. I know there's tons of them. Yeah, there was a Beetlejuice cartoon. Scream 5 Sore Throat Strikes. Oh, Special Iron with his dad jokes. Oh yeah, Rambo had a cartoon too. My coffee cup has Gordon Ramsay on both sides shouting piss off. I like that. Oh yeah, the Toxic Avenger also had a cartoon. 1980s and 1990s were friggin' weird, yeah. Godzilla series based on the Matthew Broderick film actually is pretty good. Yeah, I've heard that. It's saying something that the cartoon was better than the film, Godzilla, I mean. Oh yeah, Tales from the Crypt Keeper, I remember that too. I don't think I watched it, but I remember that it existed. Child's Play 2, I think, is my favorite of the series. Same here. I love Child's Play 2. God, they really hit like the peak of special effects quality with that one. Chucky looks so good in Child's Play 2. That scene where he walks out of the closet with holding the yardstick. God, that's such a good shot. I could just loop that forever. Oh yeah, Teen Wolf had a cartoon. I actually used to watch that one. Teen Wolf isn't too weird of a one to have a cartoon. Oh yeah, Karate Kid. Yeah, I think Lee and I watched an episode of that recently too. It was kind of weird. Oh yeah, Trick or Treat. I haven't watched that one, but I've heard good things. One of these Halloweens I'll watch it. Oh yeah, the MC Hammer cartoon. I remember that one too. Yes, Toxic Avenger had a cartoon. Yeah, and Mr. T and the T-Force. That's another one. Next cartoon coming out, Gordon Ramsay yelling at chefs, but with no swear words because kiddies are watching. And they do something sci-fi with it, like maybe it takes place on another planet or something. Yes, Hulk Hogan's Rockin' Wrestling. I used to watch that when I was a kid. Factory finale and Child's Play 2 is arguably the best climax in the series. I agree with that. That was a hell of a set. That was a great backdrop. I once heard they were going to make a cartoon based on aliens. Yeah, I know there was a toy line. I didn't heard about a cartoon, but I'm... considering all the other stuff they make cartoons out of, I'm almost surprised they didn't. It's funny because we watched Child's Play 2 recently. It's one of the best Chucky movies. Yup. Watched Gremlins 2 Christmases ago. I haven't seen Gremlins in a while. I'm not always in the mood to watch it every year. Toxic Crusader is going to get a live-action version made. New Line licensed it from Troma. It ended up getting shelved because New Line was just hardballing for the TMNT rights renewal. Excuse me. Troma had to sue New Line to get their contractually obligated money. Jeez. Oh yeah, Droids. I remember that one. The Killer Tomatoes cartoon was extra weird because it had a lot of world building. It dealt with running a pizzeria in a world where tomatoes are outlawed. Yes, Neo, I decided to do a chat stream like I did on Christmas Eve. It's a little more laid back. Just felt more appropriate. Scream the cartoon, wonder what that would have been like. I was in a gang named the Killer Tomatoes in my teenage years. Okay. The Alien toy line had their own comics to go with them. That's interesting. Poison blueberries. I actually had to think about that for a second. Wait, Spaceballs cartoon? I thought I remembered it for a second. But no, that didn't happen. Yeah, I don't remember much about the Droids cartoon either, just that it existed and Anthony Daniels did C-3PO's voice. Yeah, I remember the toys, that there were toys from Independence Day. Spaceballs did happen, okay. And it was not good. That explains why I blocked it from my mind, I guess, but not completely. All the slasher characters, Jason is the easiest to turn into a superhero. You'd be more like a supervillain. Well, I mean, I know they made cartoons out of horror movies, but any slasher films, though? It looked like a cheap Flash animation. I think the only actor who came back was Mel Brooks. Wow. Since Independence Day and Aliens were both from Fox, I would not be surprised if they were not thinking about... not thinking about doing a crossover, but it probably would have worked out. Alien wasn't even really Scott's invention. Oh yeah, I think I remember that there was a Starship Troopers cartoon. Tea is gone already, damn. Stream's only half over. One bizarre thing I remembered about the Droids cartoon was R2-D2 watching his favorite show, which appeared to be a couple of R2 units wearing cowboy hats doing gunfights. That's so funny. Oh, Little Shop of Horrors did have a cartoon, you're right. I think it was just called Little Shop. Even though Robot Chicken and memes everywhere did it, I would love to see an official Scooby-Doo meets Friday the 13th / Halloween / Texas Chainsaw Massacre / Scream. Third director to be signed on in the movie, huh? Child's Play Talk has me wanting to ask your thoughts on the Chucky show now that it's over. Also, your newfound appreciation of Jennifer Tilly, which you've tweeted about. What won you over, LOL? Okay, so let's see. That was kind of a loaded question. My thoughts on the new Chucky show. I loved it. Boy, that... try not to spoil anything. That final shot at the end was kind of a bit much. I thought it was maybe a little too horrifying, but overall I thought it was great. They went to some really interesting places with Chucky. Newfound appreciation of Jennifer Tilly, which, what won you over? What won me over on Jennifer Tilly? I don't know, something about... What was the... Okay, I think the scene that did it was just like that scene where she's talking about being hungry or whatever, and it sounds like she's being suggestive and stuff, and turns out she literally just wanted meatballs. I don't know, for some reason that just like, I don't know, for some reason I just thought that was really funny. And I did go back and watch Bride of Chucky, and I did like it better than I did the first time I saw it. First time I watched Bride of Chucky, I turned it off 15 minutes in, because I don't know, it just wasn't winning me over originally, but I like it better now. RoboCop is kind of a slasher superhero. That's true. I don't see how Jason's a hero. I love this. It's New Year and we're spending an hour talking about slasher films that got cartoon shows. I know. You never know how these chat streams are gonna go. There was also an episode about this holiday spa for R2 units, complete with swimming pool, but a computer was secretly murdering them. Oh, that's pretty funny. Did you know there was a 2-part fan film done around the Silent Hill PT demo that we got? It was pretty well done. Oh, where they basically... Yeah, I think I've seen that. Okay, thanks for stopping by, Reba. I assume you're leaving. Happy New Year's. She and Fiona were amazing. I was also kind of shocked when I found out Fiona played young Charles Lee Ray in the flashbacks. I know, that was great. I love that every episode, at least if you watched it on Sci-Fi Channel, had like a little making of miniature making of documentary at the end, where they interviewed the actors and stuff. That was the only way I could found out it was her. Any movies you're surprised didn't have kid shows in the 90s? For me, it's Gremlins. Yeah, now that you mention it, Gremlins seems like an easy one to do. Any movies I'm surprised they didn't make kid shows of? I can't think of any. Apropos of nothing, but one of my favorite films of last year was Antlers. Not only for the effect of dread and atmosphere, but confirming ice cream is a vegetable and donuts are a fruit. I didn't see that one. Maybe I'll check it out. Wasn't that a Kevin Smith movie, or am I confusing it with something else? Might be thinking of Tusk. Unless he did both. I remember there was a pink R2 that R2 liked, and one computer tried to kill her by draining her energy, but all the droids connected to each other to revive her. Oh, that sounds cute. Still blows my mind that Brad Dourif was also in Lord of the Rings as Grima Wormtongue. Yeah, I remember that. Oh, I'm getting a sore throat and we're not even. I may end the stream a little early. Like maybe 15 minutes early or something, we'll see. Happy New Year, Hershey. I feel like Gremlins did have a kids show, right? Or was that the second film? I don't remember there being a Gremlins animated show. I'm pretty sure I would remember that. Sounds oddly like that scene from the first Pokemon film. Yeah, it does. Happy New Year, antisocial fat man. Every time I see your name the first time in the chat, it makes me chuckle. That was probably the second film. Focused a lot more on comedy rather than horror, yeah. Hi, Craig. Happy New Year. Gremlins did have a kids show called Tales of the Mogwai. I do not remember that. Kevin Smith did Tusk. Antler was a Guillermo del Toro production. Oh. Yeah, sorry. I guess it's because it has a similar title. I think I confused it with Tusk for a second. I think I knew that was Guillermo del Toro. I just forgot. I watched the whole Child's Play series finally because of Chucky. Just in time for the meta plot to come in, and made a joke how shocking it was Brad Dourif could play a convincing villain. It would be amazing to have a modern Nightmare on Elm Street video game with Robert Englund voicing Freddy. That would be cool. Have the character slip in and out of the dream world. Yeah, that would be cool. Maybe it would be kind of like the Friday the 13th game. I don't know. My New Year's resolution is to ask my celeb crush on a date. Well, good luck with that. How many animated shows has Star Wars now had? I know there was Droids, Ewoks, Clone Wars, and Rebels. Were there any others? I can't think of any others, but I don't really follow Star Wars shows. I'm not living up to my name. I should just eternally lurk. Did you read any of the Archie Sonic comics? I did not. Lee used to, I think. They go into surprisingly dark places for Sonic Kids comics. Yeah, I've heard that. Antlers was directed by Scott Copper, who did Black Mass, that movie where Johnny Depp played a gangster. I don't think I know that one. I got 3 replies of people who missed the joke entirely and tried to tell me movies Brad Dourif plays villains in, like, that's all he does. Even on Star Trek Voyager, he was a serial killer. He was in an episode of Law & Order SVU, but he wasn't the killer. Or whatever. I think he was, what did he do in that episode? I think he helped solve the crime, but he was a weirdo. Are you going to celebrate tonight? A little bit. I'm going to put on the Twilight Zone marathon, and I'm making pigs in a blanket, and I already made Oreo truffles. Lee and I kind of already watched a movie together, so I assume we're going to watch something tonight, but it might just be another episode of Hawkeye or something. He's got some stuff to do in VR chat, so I don't know if he's going to have time to hang out tonight. Oh, shut up. I know about my low disk space. Gremlins is having a show come up in 2022. Okay. You're not actually made of metal, Special Iron. Mandela effect in full swing. Yeah, it happens. Willem Dafoe was made to play Norman Osborn, yeah. I want to hear Brad Dourif read a phone book. I bet he could make it entertaining. Dourif saved Exorcist 3 twice. Yeah, I remember that he was in Exorcist 3. Excuse me. Droids, Ewoks, Clone Wars, Rebel Clone Wars, Bad Batch. I'd never heard of Bad Batch, so there we go. Like I said, I don't really pay attention to Star Wars shows. Oh, your celebrity crush is Emma Watson. Resistance and Visions. There's going to be a show called Star Wars Detours that was produced by Seth Green, and it was going to be similar to Robot Chicken, but after Disney bought Lucasfilm, it got shelved. Huh. Oreo truffles are so good. I'm so mad, though. I tried to order, like, actual, melting chocolate for them instead of just using regular chocolate chips, but it didn't get here in time. But I did have chocolate chips, so I was able to make them, but they didn't turn out as good. And, of course, I made them last night, and then the melting chocolate showed up this morning. I'm sure they're still going to be good, though. They just don't look as pretty. Looking up the Gremlins show that is coming out this year, based on the 1984 movie. Also one of the few redeeming characters in Rob Zombie's Halloween films. Yeah. I can't remember who else was in that I thought was good. Hi Darth, Happy New Year. Don't get drunken hiccups when it's 2022 in your area. Okay, Kenny, thanks for stopping by. Happy New Year. Freddy Krueger had his own Twilight Zone show. It would be called the Boiler Room Zone. Well, he already had Freddy's Nightmares. That was... I don't know if I'd compare it to Twilight Zone per se. Maybe a little more like Tales from the Crypt. What kills me is that Michael Winslow did all the sound effects for Gremlins. Really? I know Frank Welker did some, and so did what's his name? Peter Cullen. Peter Cullen did them too. Miss 3 Exile is worth playing for Brad Dourif's character in that. Oh, cool. He plays the bad guy. He's scary as well, but when you play through and learn his story, you feel sorry for him. That sounds interesting. Wish we could get another good anthology horror show like Tales from the Crypt. There were so many in the 80s and 90s. It'd be a great testing ground for new talent. Yeah, I agree. Aren't there a couple anthology shows out right now? Like, isn't one of them Black Mirror? I've never watched it, but isn't that what it's called? Just imagining your Oreo truffles makes me hungry, even if I just had breakfast. The new Creep Show on Shudder is pretty good in a horror anthology. Oh yeah, that's another one. I keep meaning to watch that. I keep forgetting. Last night I tickled Massey on his belly and he made a sound kind of like a giggle. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, hey Patrick. Happy New Year. I hope you have an awesome year too. That's Debaser. I used to be on his website when he had one. Some of my older videos end with a thing at the end saying debasetothis.org. That was his website. I'm trying to teach Massey how to fist bump with his nose. Oh, that's so cute. Hi, Aqueduct. I'm sorry you missed my My Little Pony vlogs. I just got kind of burned out on doing them. Also, Hasbro claims every single one. Hasbro is monetizing every single one of them, and I just got tired of fighting them. I was going to say something. Oh, yeah, the fist bump thing. Lee used to do that with Luna, kind of. He used to... You know how cats will sometimes bump their heads against you? Lee would hold out his fist, and she would bump it with her head. It was so cute. I love that they got Michael Winslow just for that one scene in Spaceball. Oh, Michael Winslow, that's the sound effects guy, right? I knew that name sounded familiar, but I couldn't place it at first. You can actually hear him laugh while saying one of his lines, but he has his face away from the camera. Oh. Oh, I see it now. Oh, thank you, The Horror Inside. Says Tilly and Fiona Dourif were both fantastic in the new show. Particularly love the acknowledgement of Seed, even though I know it's not a popular sequel. I'm not sure exactly. That bothered me a little bit because I'm not sure how Seed can take place in the continuity of the other movies, but I don't know. Maybe there's a way it can. I haven't seen it in a while. Hope you have a great 2022. Thank you. I hope you do too. Your Silent Hill vids got me more deeply in love with the series, by the way. Awesome. Thank you. Wouldn't mind seeing a Halloween anthology show after ends. I don't know about that. Still my favorite co-host. Oh. We should do something like a stream or something. Debaser. I think we talked about that a while back, but I think my ankle was broken at the time, or I don't remember what was going on. I couldn't do it at the time. Then again, I'm trying to get a full-time job, so I might not have time anyway. I would still like to do that if possible. That sounds cute, Luna and Lee, yeah. It was super cute. Did you ever play the Dead Space games? I played the first one, and God, it got kind of hard, and I got a little frustrated with it, and I never beat it. Been a while since you've watched Spaceballs and Gremlins. I haven't seen Spaceballs in ages. I actually said the ludicrous speed line while streaming once because it popped into my head and I didn't know where it came from. And everybody was commenting on it, and I'm like... I wasn't sure why. I don't remember the last time I saw Gremlins either, come to think of it. I used to watch it every Christmas, but I have so many Christmas movies I watch now. I can't always get to all of them every year. Even in the future, nothing works. Yeah, that's appropriate. They happen every 7 years anyway. What's your favorite game? Mine is Gorilla Tag. Do you mean non-video game? Or is that a video game that I just don't know about? 3 years ago, I accidentally deleted my Fallout 3 save when I was on the final boss. Oh god, that's awful. Never played Fallout 3, but that's awful for any game. I love how they discovered him for Police Academy. They watched his act and they were so blown away by it, they decided to write a character for him. That's fun when that happens. Okay, Debaser. You have a good night, too. Spider-Man can I take a pic for J. Jonah Jameson? I love the ludicrous speed scene. My brains are going into my feet. Watched Spaceballs a few months back with Dink commentary and Dink subtitles. I don't get it. That must be a Spaceballs reference. I don't remember it too well. Like I said, yeah, Police Academy is definitely where Michael shines. He's done entire skits with just sound effects. Oh, I guess my favorite video game is Panzer Dragoon Saga. I've been meaning to change my screen name since it was something my nephews did, but they started another account, so I guess I should change it. Okay. Well, my throat's getting a bit sore, and I feel like we're kind of tapering off a bit here, so I think I'll end a little bit early. Not too early, though. It's only 8 minutes, so... Refers to the Dinks Jawa parodies who only say Dink. Ah, okay. Yeah, see, I forgot all about them. I didn't know it was Rick Moranis playing Dark Helmet when I first watched it, so when the visor went up, the first time I burst out laughing. That's awesome. It's really fun when you don't expect stuff like that. Okay, so have a Happy New Year's, everybody. Hope y'all have a good 2022. I'll probably be streaming again tomorrow. I guess I'll probably play Oxygen Not Included. Oh yeah, Slitterhead. Somebody mentioned that in the previous stream and I already forgot what it was. I know it's a game. But yeah, I should be back tomorrow since I'm not going to my mom's house. Tomorrow Lee and I are just gonna order food from Olive Garden because I got a gift card from it a while back. I have a whole sink of dishes to do, so that's going to be fun. Good thing you have caffeine energy, exactly. Do I have anything else to say? I guess that's it. Happy New Year again. You have a great New Year too, George, and everybody else. Have a good New Year. Have no idea what my New Year's resolutions are. Yeah, for me it's just the usual, I'm gonna try to lose weight again this year. Maybe this year I'll actually do it. Probably not be joining on the chat since I have to work. Oh, that's a bummer. Okay, well, yeah, everybody have a good evening or whatever. Happy New Year's. And I'll be back tomorrow. See you then.